Hi, welcome to 3D Leisure at Home with me, Gail. Just going to do half an hour fitness Pilates with you from Wales today. So all you need is a little bit of space and maybe a mat. Just said, no equipment. Just going to be working on core strength and a little bit of flexibility. So standing, feet hip width apart, be aware if you have any light fixings about that you don't sort of jump around or hit it as you work around the space you have. So take a deep breath in, feet grounded, and take a deep breath in, lengthen the spine, crown of the head, and out breath, float the arms down. In breath, nice tall back. And out breath down. One more time, breathing in and breathing out. So we're just going to lift the knee on in breath and try and focus on keeping your hips level, knee nice and high, the lower the knee. And if you hear any talking in the background, I apologise. Float the arms up on in breath and out breath, take it down. Lift up on in breath, nice and high. And take the arms down again, nice lift and down. So just going to take the knee out on your out breath, so breathing in and breathing out, in breath back, out breath out, press the knee to the side and relax. My balance is off today. Take a deep breath in, breathe out, back up, in breath. Breathe in, out, back in breath. I'm in my sister's house today, and as you're probably aware, I'm laughing because I have somebody teasing me in the background. So take a deep breath in and just lift, and then we're going to just take the leg behind and then just try and lift the leg up. So again, thinking of my space here. Toe down, take a deep breath in, breathe out and lift, and nice and slowly come back. So we're just going to do that a few times, just taking the arms down, lifting the leg up, and nice and controlled. So when you bring that leg back down, you're controlling it, nice and slow, and then you change. So onto the toe behind, tummy in, lifting up, and then on your out breath, coming down, in breath, coming back up. Do that a few times. Breathing out and breathing in, and nice and slowly breathing out and breathing in, and relax. So again, just taking the feet hip width apart, nice and tight on the core. Lift the arms on in breath, lift, flatten your back. So again, not this tilt, it's like a flat back with the arms up and coming back up on in breath and out breath and in. And last time, just focus on lifting the arms, nice big long spine, nice stretch, and then bringing it up. So we're going to walk out, roll down and back up. So again, give yourself space to walk out into your plank. So take a deep breath in, and we're going to start sinking the shoulders down, drop the chin down, slowly roll down, drawing the tummy in, extra tight, all the way down. Nice big deep breath in through the nose, and try and breathe out through your mouth as you come back up. Rolling nice and slow. Roll the shoulders in, breath, and breathing out, squeeze. Breathing in and breathing out, and then our next out breath, we're going to come down again. Rolling, nice and slow. Always breathing in through the nose and breathing out through your mouth. Stay a couple of seconds here. You can have your bent legs if you prefer. Take a bit of strain off the hamstrings. And then on your out breath, we're going to roll nice and slowly back up, stacking the back, the vertebrae one by one. Roll and squeeze, roll and squeeze. So from there, I am giving myself a little bit more space. Hopefully you can see me okay. We're going to walk out into the plank. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Nice tall back. And now curl that back, roll down. On out breath, we reach down. And then we walk out into our plank position, so the hands are directly underneath the shoulders. Belly button is pulling up and we're pushing down through the heels. Nice tight tummy. Head in line with the spine. And then we want to lift on in-breath, arm up nice and high. And nice and slowly back down. And then in-breath, nice and high. And out-breath, back down. And in-breath, lift. Hold the lift, hold the high hip. Steady. The feet can be on top of one another to make this harder, or in front of one another to make it easier. Knee down on the mat is your option to make this easier. And just hold. And we're going to change that back to the other side. Lifting up, holding this nice tall position. And again, I'll turn onto the side. And the feet can be in front of one another. You can stack them on top to make this a little bit harder to balance. Looking up, or that knee can be on the floor. Nice tall lift. I don't know what's happened to my music this last couple of seconds. And bringing it down. And we're just going to come onto our bottom, tummy in. And arms forward, take a deep breath in and breathe out and just roll. Hips are high, pushing up, tummy's down, and holding. And then nice and slowly on out breath, lift one leg, squeeze the tummy down and back down. So we're breathing out, we lift and down. Breathing out and in, out and in. Really sink back, draw that belly button down even tighter. So the lower you go with the back, the harder this will be. A little bit more challenging if we sink back. So out breath and in. Out breath and in. Breathing out and in. And lift from the bottom of the knees. Lift the chest up. And then on out breath, sink back, chin down. Breathing in, lifting up. Breathing out, sinking down. And nice and slowly going to roll down. Well, I don't know, my music's gone off. I'll try Alexa, play spa music. See if we can get a little bit of background noise in. And Alexa, play massage music. Take a deep breath in, roll back. Draw this belly button down, team. I'm going to lift the legs to make this harder. If you want to keep the legs grounded, that'll be an option to make this easier. We are lifting nice and high on the stretch. And if you want to make this a lot more challenging, lift those legs up. Reach up. You can have bent legs, you can have legs on the floor, or you can have these legs up. Holding. Nice tight belly button, team. Really lift. Hold. Breathe. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And have a rest. So we're going to take it into our little split legs. We usually do this at the end. So holding either underneath the calves, the lower down you come onto the ankles, the more difficult it'll be. So we want to have the legs up, and if you feel you can't manage, then you can have your legs, that would be good, your arms behind. So we're lifting up the legs. And we are breathing. Don't hold your breath so long as you are breathing. And then on your out breath, we're going to take the legs out. In breath, take the legs back in. Breathing out, pressing the legs out, but the chest stays lifted. So you breathe out and breathe in. Hands can be behind if you can't manage, team. Breathing out and in. Holding, lift that chest, toes pointed, belly button really drawn down tight. Hold this. Excellent. And then we're going to bend the toes together into your little V, and then we're going to take the legs out. So the toes come together and out. So we breathe in and out. So I'm just going to turn out a tiny bit. So out breath and in. Out breath and in. So do your little V with the toes coming in. We breathe out, we press. We breathe in, we lift that chest on the press. You keep this going, team. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in and hold. Lift. Options is to have your hands behind on the mat. Tell me extra tight. Happy Friday from Wales today. Bring your toes in and have a little rest. So we're going to keep with the little V on the legs. We're going to roll back and then we're going to do a little crunch. So you're working the core. So we're coming in. So we're going to just roll down nice and slow. Take a deep breath in. Arch the hips, come up. The back rolls down nice and slow. Going to reach up, give a little stretch. Smaller the back, allow your knees to drop out. Feel the stretch on the hips. And just enjoy a little bit of nice controlled breathing here. Pushing the small of the back in, allowing the knees to relax towards the floor. And making this harder now, we're going to bring the chest up, lifted, hands to temples, and we're going to breathe out and squeeze down. Breathe in, come back, breathe out and in. So the feet can be a little bit closer towards your bottom, and breathing out and in. So we've got a nice little diamond shape on the legs. In and breathing out and in. So I'm just going to lift the feet, still staying with this diamond, and we breathe out and in. So I'm going to give you little variations here that you can make this a little bit harder if you wish, or you can take the feet back down to the mat to make it easier. So I'm going to draw the knees and the elbows in, and then I'm going to extend out. So breathing out now and breathing in. Breathing out and in. So we have our diamond and extend. Breathing out and in. Out breath and in. So really work that core, guys. Still breathing. You don't have to extend. You can have just a small little movement here if you wish, or you can stay grounded just with your squeezes. And if you need to rest at any given time, take the legs out, stretch out the hands, push the small of the back into the mat and breathe. So we're going to have a little bit of coordination going on here now. So we're going to have one leg bent, one leg up straight. So as this leg lowers to the floor, this knee comes in. We lift the chest up. If you wish to make it easier, keep grounded with the back and the head. So we come up, get this tension on the core, really squeeze, keep the space between your chin, and then on out breath, we do the swap. This leg comes down, so we breathe out and in and tap this toe. So breathe out and in. This leg can go higher and not as tight back with the knee to make it a little bit easier. If you're pulling right back with a crunch, you'll really feel this. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth. So in breath and out. In and out. So nice and tall with that straight leg. When it comes back up, it's above your hip. Breathe out and in. Give a little hug, well-earned little hug. We all want a little hug sometimes. So nice and slowly rock side to side. And allow your body just to relax and enjoy that little hug. Taking it to the other side. Again, nice tall, leg, hip, knee, ankle above one another. Lift the chest, get the tension on your core, and with a smile we'll do the same. So we breathe out and in, breathing out. Now the more you bring this knee in and the more you push up towards the knee, the harder this will be, just as hard as you make it. Breathing out and in. And in, and squeeze, and push, nearly there guys. Last two, last one, and hug. So good, really feel that into the core, rock side to side. Now we're going to come up onto the elbows, so you can use those knees to give yourself a little bit of a lift. Elbows are coming back onto the mat, legs are coming out straight, toes lengthened, active legs, so push the legs down into the mat. So you're holding this tight tummy, and if this is enough, you can stay with this. We're trying to move the hands forward and stay same position with upper body. So we take a deep breath in and we breathe out and we lift those arms, draw this belly button down, hold this, nice and tight, tummy, chin lifted, breathing, natural breathing, nice and slow, extra tight tummy. If you need a rest, you can come down. And then maybe reach back up. So you don't have to stay with the full extension of the arms and just tummy down. You can do it down and ups. Hold. And if you've been holding the whole time, you will really be feeling this. Okay, roll down, and stretch. Really works into the core. Lengthen. Have a little stretch. I'm going to come back onto the elbows and I'm just going to lift my toes, one leg up straight. Follow the toe with your gaze. So we lift up and back down. Breathe out and in. Nice long legs. Try and look and follow that leg, and lifting, hold, grounded legs, flat tummy, draw tummy, navel to spine, toes lengthened. Prepare yourself, get that tummy in tight guys. Are we ready? Take a deep breath in through the nose, and arms float forward on your out breath, and then you breathe naturally. Keep the tummy down tight, keep squeezing. Really focus on tightness. Squeeze. Take the hands down, out breath, lift one leg, and back. Out, two more. Breathe out and in, and in. And one more time, team. One for the road, take a deep breath in, breathe out and stretch. working tight here. Holding. And roll down and stretch. Excellent. So we're just going to do our little twists. So your options are to just lift and twist from the feet, just coming down onto the mat. Other one is to take your legs into tabletop, twist, and legs can be up also. Higher is easier, lower is harder. So pick one or the other. So we start breathing out and in. And again, I always say on this one, it's not just the elbow coming over. You want to really push your shoulder across so that you feel the obliques, the waist working hard. So breathe out and in, out and in. To make that a little bit more challenging, you might want to bring the elbow to the outside of the knee. So breathing out and in, and back, and back, and hug. Really tight hug. And then we're going to swap our legs and give a little stretch. So we're going to come up with a leg and draw back. So in breath on one and out breath on the other. Give a little stretch and you can give a little double hug. So in breath and out. In breath and out, or singles. So in, draw this leg back. Get that nice lengthening onto the hamstring. So really pull back, enjoy the stretch down the back of the legs. Nice and relaxed on the head. And give a nice little hug in. So we're just going to lie on our side. So we're going to lie either with the head rested. You can have your arm out straight and your head down if you prefer. I haven't got much space, so I'm working with the space I have. So I'm just going to bring my legs into bent legs and the feet stay on top of each other, and you clam as you lift the knee and squeeze to feel this down your outer thigh. Draw the belly button in, hips are on top of one another, hand to the front, and as you breathe out, you keep your hips front facing, push your knee back, and you want to feel that into your glute and into outer thigh, out breath and in. Breathing out and in. So really squeeze. Is such a good one to wake up sort of lazy glute muscles. So out breath and in. And in. So again, really squeeze it. And we're going to hold up and give little pulses back here. So you feel the glute working hard and resting. Okay, so we're going to bring this forward, the knees coming a little bit further forward, hand down, and we're going to bring the knee towards the elbow or onto the elbow, and we're just going to kick out, breathe out and in, breathing out and in, breathing out and in, straightening. The more you straighten the leg, the more the stretch you'll get up back of the hamstring. And we're going to hold here. I'm going to take this leg down to the floor and back up, down to the floor and back. So it's like a little move, nice and controlled, feeling this right down this outer thigh. And then going to bring this leg back in, push yourself up, take it into 90-90 legs. Bring the hands round, bring the chest up on your in-breath, and breathe out and really push forward with the hip. You can come down onto the elbows if you wish, or you can come down totally relaxed with the head on the hands. A couple of deep breaths in here to feel the stretch. we're going to come up onto the other side. So we're just going to push ourselves up, bring the legs back round to the other side, and we're just going to relax down, bringing the knees in, and then we're just going to keep the feet on top of one another as you lift. So breathing out and breathing in, breathing out. So really feel the knee pushing away here so that you feel the tension in the glute. So out breath and in. So focus on the squeeze, keeping your hips to the front, guys. We're not rolling back onto your bottom. You're just staying forward with both the hips, and the knee is pushing back to activate the glutes. And 2 more. Last one, holding back. Little pulses, just gently squeezing the knee back to feel the muscles working hard. And then we're going to bring the knees forward a little bit. I'm bringing my hand down. You don't have to bring your knee in, you can stay back to kick it out and in. If your knee is forward, it'll be harder on the stretch. So breathe out and in, breathing out and in. And really push, kick out and in, and then we're going to stay out. We're going to take that foot down and up. So nice and controlled, feeling this on your outer thigh. So just lifting, holding the tummy in tight still, breathing naturally. And then bring that knee back, bring yourself up, take the legs. The leg can be tucked in or it can be out. And then we take the hands round to the side, lift the chest, push forward on your hip. And breathe out. And you can either stay here, you can stay just in elbows. You want to feel the stretch, or you can come right down. Couple of breaths here, controlled. And relaxing on your out breath, in through your nose and out through your mouth. And nice and slowly pushing up, bringing the legs back round. So we're just going to take it into a little stretch. So this leg can stay wherever you're comfortable. You can bring this leg in, and if you have a sore knee and you need to protect, you can bring a cushion or 2 cushions underneath. We're trying to bring the body front facing with both the hips, hip bones back. Take a deep breath in, and then we're going to reach down, lift the chest, and try and get the chest down towards that straight leg. Breathing in, and then on your out breath, now we're just going to fold, allow my head to drop down, allow that stretch. And then from there, I'm going to bring that leg up. I'm going to take my arm behind and then just twist round. So you can have your arm up if you prefer, arm down. So take a deep breath in, lift the chest and breathe out and twist round. Breathe through it. If it hurts the neck, guys, just keep your neck, the head facing side. If not, look back, try and get that twist onto the spine. And then we're going to change legs. So you can just have the leg wherever you're comfortable. You can bring, if you're bringing the foot in and dropping the knee, so you want the hip to open up. Again, any knee issues, there's your cushion. And just focus, hips forward. Take a deep breath in and breathe out, and just reach forward, pushing down, lifting the chest at the moment. Breathing in and breathing out, and then I am going to just fold here, get a stretch down the back of the neck. Breathing through this, nice and slow. bringing it back up, bringing my knee back up, foot grounded, arm behind, fingertips or palm of the hand, and we take the arm over, or arm can be up, pushing away, so we lift the chest and twist round and out breath. Stay with the twist, work yourself to ease yourself back round. And from there we're going to bring the knees down towards the mat with the feet together. Deep breath in, lift your chest, push down the knees. And on the next out breath, push those knees down, cross the legs, relax. You can have this cushion underneath your bottom if you prefer. Take a deep breath in, nice tall back, breathe out, push out, drop your head down. Take the hands back, nice lifted chest, and an out breath, push away and lift behind, stretching up, opening your chest. Always feels good to get the stretch into the front of the chest and the shoulders. And from there we're going to push down the palm of the hand and the head opposite way, so we drop your head down, push down and out breath. We're going to change that to the other side. Breathing out and nice stretch for the neck and top of the shoulder. And last one, we're going to reach up and breathe out and come across, lifting the shoulder up, get a stretch into the waist and back the other side, in breath and out. You can come down onto your elbow, onto the mat if you prefer. Just make sure your shoulder doesn't fall forward. And then from there, take a deep breath in, nice tall spine, and breathe out. Nice big deep breath in, and breathe out. And thank you very much for joining me from Wales today, down for the weekend with family. So any comments, guys, put them up. Sorry for the little bit of the sort of dodgy start there with music and background noise. Hopefully you enjoyed that. You go on to have a fabulous weekend. Take care. Thank you. Bye.